What's up, folks? We're live here for another episode of Red and Terra News Views. Interesting
Well,
little topic here, Red. NASA prepares to deflect asteroid for first time in planetary defense test. Let's be
awesome.
honest. This is something we've been expecting, as all this talk of asteroids and fucking near Earth misses and all ramp up for the last year or so. I think it was only a matter of time before they start testing this shit. Now, what do you think it is? Like a death ray or a rocket? What do you?
I literally reckon it's going to fuck a rocket into the sky and just send it. Like, it'll all be obviously precision mathematical stuff, but yeah, I reckon it's just rocket into the atmosphere.
You're
And
not
then,
like grab Bill Gates, strap him to like that Rovers fans fucking 9 repeater shot up in the air. Bill Gates, Tony Hewlin, Fauci, you know what I mean? Deflect these rockets, you know what I mean? Their egos are big enough.
Yeah, they do it. The Regals will be doing fit in the fucking rocket.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, no, if it's true and it works, happy days.
Let's pull it up. Have a look. So NASA prepared to deflect asteroid for first time in planetary defense test. Launched on top of SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. Is that that's Elon joke, is it? SpaceX?
Hell yeah. Elon's
scientists plan to fly the spacecraft directly into a right. So they're gonna fly the rocket. They're gonna fly it straight into it. Right. That's so fucking disappointing. Oh, so directly into a distant asteroid to test their ability to alter its direction. So they're just basically gonna crash into an asteroid, and go, yeah, moved a little bit, so that'll work.
Well, fair is it would literally have to be an inch if it's far enough away.
Yeah,
and it could miss us by a fucking light year or so.
Yeah, but how far out are they fucking? Like a lot of these.
No, I'm saying theoretically speaking, if
I was expecting like Israel's Iron Dome type shit, but it's satellites around the Earth and just firing off lasers at it and coming in. You know what I mean?
I know that's a
little bit advanced.
That's for Jack and Sky to think up. They can think of that shit like.
So NASA is set to launch a spacecraft to test whether it can deflect an asteroid away from potentially catastrophic collision with Earth. Fortunately, this asteroid is not a threat to Earth, but scientists, including Stephen Hawking, have described impact events as among the greatest threats to facing humanity. Hold on a minute. Is Hawking dead?
Well dead. I hope so. They fucking buried him.
This is one of them Mandela effect things, is it? This motherfucker dead, yeah? You gone?
Yeah, he's definitely
he's talking from beyond the grave, right? Describe the impact events, whatever. Takeoff for the double asteroid redirection test, DART. Mission is scheduled for Tuesday, and the spacecraft is attached to its payload adapter in SpaceX's facility at the Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. It will be launched on top of the Falcon 9 rocket.
On Tuesday, is it?
Spacecraft hits the Morphos, poor old the Morphos. Didymos is not having any of that. It's just floating there, but they're going to hit the Morphos, bang, and see what happens. Whoops. The DART spacecraft.
Cool.
What?
It is cool.
Like, yeah, fucking, you have to poke fun.
Because but it is a giant fear, though. Well, not a giant fear, but it is a fear that you're going, any day a fucking meteor could just come down. Because I don't think the bastards would warn us. I don't think they would warn us. I think we'd find out way too late. We basically
that a lot of the lockdown stuff was to do with keeping people indoors because there was a lot of near Earth impacts with fucking huge asteroids over the last year or two. But
no,
the talk was, look, it was fucking, they used lockdowns as a cover for fucking this shit. Like there was a couple that it was the next day, a day or two later, it was that shit was pretty big and we didn't know it was going to hit us until the last minute. It kind of just missed us, you know what I mean? So there was a few of them that were.
Yeah, well, there's a lot out there. There is a lot out there, yeah.
But, the great unknown. But
that's it. I think we'll just find out because we'll just look in the sky and see this ball. We go, what the fuck is that? And then we check the news and we go, yeah, fucked.
Yeah,
so, but if we know they can actually just go, do you know what, fucking poof, And because we've seen it in all the movies, but if it actually worked, you'd be like,
So
oh,
330 million
that's really good.
Dart will smash into a near-Earth double asteroid known as Didymos and Dimorphos, with the latter being a moonlet, estimated to be 160 meters in size. So 160 meters. I think some of the ones that like nearly hit were over a kilometer or 2 kilometers, like were pretty big. Like
I know you'd see them ones.
no, but that missed Earth.
Yeah, but you'd see them.
How would you see them?
Ones that are coming towards it because they have trackers and they're
Yeah, but they
tracking.
miss Earth by like fucking 10,000 kilometers. You know what I mean? Like they miss by a good bit, like, but they're still
No, I know,
considered
but they can
near
still
near
see
Earth
that.
misses.
Yeah, no, but they can still see them.
Oh, they can see them. Yeah. Sorry, I get you. Yeah. So I don't know if there's anything else really in this. It's just they're gonna fly a spaceship into a few rocks and see what happens. Basically,
Didn't say it was happening on Tuesday, did they?
yeah. Say no known asteroid larger than 140 meters in size have a significant chance of hitting the Earth within the next century. Way happy days. No known, so plenty of unknown.
That's a
So
relief. That's a
Worthy warned
relief.
that only 40% of these asteroids have been found, and that much smaller asteroids could still cause enormous destruction. Oof. It's because humanity's detection systems are limited by physics. Our ability to survey asteroids in the dark of space in our solar system depends on the direction of approach and the phase of the moon. Small impactors are regularly detected just hours in advance, and the majority of asteroids that do hit Earth are from previously undiscovered objects. Well, that's reassuring. Back in
Fuck.
2014, a meteor exploded in the atmosphere near Kolyabinsk in Russia, causing an enormous fireball, shattering. I remember that actually, yeah.
I seen that.
Leading
Yeah,
to
that was
potentially
deadly.
more than 1,000 people to seek medical treatment for indirect injuries. The asteroid is believed to have been roughly 20 meters in size and was completely undetected before it entered the atmosphere, in part because it approached Earth from the direction of the sun. It briefly outshone the sun and inflicted severe burns on observers below, as well as smashing windows and rattling buildings. According to Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory, the Chelyabinsk meteor created an outburst and shockwave that struck 6 cities across the country and sent a stark reminder that dangerous objects can enter the Earth's atmosphere at any time. Astronomers estimate there are tens of thousands of near-Earth asteroids close to 500 feet wide and large are big enough to cause regional devastation if they actually hit Earth. The Chelyabinsk object was just about 60 foot wide, demonstrating that even small asteroids can be of concern. Yeah, that is
That's what I mean, man. I
fuck,
hate that.
yeah.
That's one of my kind of man. I don't want to get a bang of an asteroid.
Imagine just walking out there, bang, asteroid, back of the head.
just yeah, just that. It's like I just one of those fucking just nah, fuck that shit, man. Like,
If it's over, if you go out with a bang, you know what I mean? Be over in a second. Be the end of you.
yeah, but
This
they
is
still
what
have
I
to
wonder,
look at it
right?
coming. Like,
Is this why the likes of Branson and fucking what's his name? What's the Amazon clown? Bezos are all doing their low Earth orbit flights and shit like that. That do they know something we don't know? They know that the Earth's due for impact, and their plan is to maybe get up into low Earth orbit or into space as it's happening, do a few laps of the Earth, survey, see who survived, land there, boom, we survived it. Is that what they're planning? Is that what they're up to?
it could be a plan B. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think it's the main
what's the best
reason.
way? Because think about it, you're looking at like tsunamis, earthquakes, fucking sulfuric dust particles, fucking all in the atmosphere. It could be storms, fucking unbreathable air, nuclear fucking fallout, whatever. You know what I mean? God only knows. Whatever, planes falling from the sky, mad shit, EMPs. All this could happen in a fucking big collision with the Earth. You know what I mean? So what's the best way to survive that? How do you know where's going to be safe? Where's going to be impacted? Where does it hit? Where does it land? What damage it does? Where the tsunamis? You know what I mean? What's the best way is up in the air. Get off Earth. Wait for fucking things to simmer down, maybe for a few days or whatever.
You need like again. How long can they stay up there?
Well, look at the cunts in the International Space Station. They're just going to be sitting there watching it all unfold going, I hate to be down there right now. And then when the dust settles, you can be like, Alaska looks pretty safe. I think we just land off of it. You know what I mean? Like,
But they can't do that because they
but
need.
think about you have more money than fucking sense. You know what I mean? And you're in a room and they're talking about this shit, going, look, you know, we're worried about these fucking asteroids about to hit Earth. Like, there's loads of them coming that we don't know. We can't tell. We're not sure. You know, what are you thinking to yourself? Well, motherfucker, I'm richer than God. Like, I don't want to go out like that. How about these peasants down here when I can build myself a rocket and fly up into space? Like,
yeah, but you can also just build yourself like
but you don't know
lair.
how deep do you have to go? How deep does your lair have to be? What happens if you happen to be at like a news conference in fucking Moscow and your fucking lair is back in bleeding America? Like,
Yeah, but so is your plane up to the moon.
yeah,
Do
right, yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
Do
You
you know
caught
what I
me
mean?
there. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, right. So your base, and then the fucking asteroid hits your base, like. I
Oh yeah,
don't
but
care.
you're in
Your
the
base
you're
is
in this
200 meters
you're
under
in
the
the
ground.
sky and the fucking asteroid hit your plane. Like, come on, man,
Yeah.
we can do this. We can do
You're
this.
tracking it coming in. You're going right. We fly this way, we're out of the way, like, but you can't move your base, like, oh, bollocks, just move it 4 degrees left. And
No, but you know that you're sitting
oh
there
yeah,
going,
no, like
where
you say,
my base is here and it's going all the way over there. I'm safe.
what, like you have multiple bases around the earth, like, and then you have to fly to that base, like. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you wanted one surefire way of, like, nothing could, like, you know, fucking tsunami, earthquake. What happens if an earthquake and your base is destroyed or whatever? You know what I mean? Like one surefire
But
way of
then,
into space.
in the earthquake, it's quite possible that your fucking airplane would have been destroyed. So fuck you.
No, but you have
Your
time
airplane.
to get out as you have time to get into your base, and you know what I mean. But then, you know, maybe not, yeah, all right. But like, it could be Plan B. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
anyway,
no, I think it's way too elaborate to be the Plan A.
yeah. Anyway, that wraps up that segment of Red and Tera News Deals.
Go,
That's it.
Lassie.
Basically, going to fly a car into fucking a random rock in space and call it Defense. Better job than doing it right around.
Your man that presses the button and all this. I don't want to close my eyes.
Yeah, Bruce Willis. And
Sneakers
then they miss it. They miss the rock.
Yeah. And Bruce Willis is like, I'll get up. Send me up there. And they're like, Bruce, shut up, you fucking idiot.
And like, there's no petrol stations for another 6 galaxies. Like, you know what I mean? You're just fucking stuck in space, floating around. Yeah. Right, you wrap it up with that. Peace out, space goers. Live long and prosper.